It's time to rock and roll! Ladies and gentlemen, from the Normandy Casino, Dennis Warner, Instinct Productions, the WBC Muay Thai, and Singha present to you 5 rounds for the WBC Muay Thai United States Welterweight Championship. Here are the fighters. First in the blue corner, wearing blue and at a weight of 150 pounds. He stands 5'8", age 24, from Marquette, Michigan, and fighting out of U.S. Muay Thai. With a record of 5-1, he's the TBA North American Welterweight Champion. Introducing Ben Stoneman Yelle!
Ben Yelle is on the way from the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. What a beautiful, beautiful place. Marquette, to be exact. The Stone Man. I thought that was me.
Well, Phil Stone, there has to be a few other Stone men around. Don't
well,
get jealous.
Okay,
now,
okay. Well, the Stone Man is 5-1. A relative newcomer to the pro ranks, but a tough customer to be sure. Ben, the Stone Man Yelle.
And in the red corner, wearing black, he weighed in at 150 pounds. He's 5'11", age 25, from Armenia, and fighting out of the Glendale Fight Club, GFC. With a record of 17-2, 8 by way of knockout. He's sponsored by Platinum Motorsports. He's the International Draka Champion, the IKKC North American Champion, and the XMC World Champion. Here is Edmond, the Diamond Tarvadine.
Edmond, quite a slick little fighter, Phil.
Yes,
Paul
he is.
uses his reach, knows how to really take advantage of that high pinpoint puncher.
Well, we have seen Edmond Tarvadine for a number of years. I remember him when he fought the Draka style of fighting. He's the IKKC North American champion. Now he's trying to step up and take a WBC Muay Thai United States Welterweight Championship belt. Had great training. He's fought in Japan. He's fought in Spain. Said he thought against Ben Yelle tonight, and looking at some of Yelle's tapes, that he thought keeping his distance, not running from the fighter, but staying at a fair distance to allow him to turn his punches over was critical tonight.
Absolutely, Phil. And just using his ring experience over the younger fighter.
5 rounds of WBC Muay Thai United States Welterweight Championship action. Vichai Sukkapol is the third man in the ring. Let's listen.
Touch close. Good luck to both of you. Go back to your corner.
There is Yelle. Ben Yelle from Marquette, Michigan. Tarvadine is on the left. Sukkapol checks with the timekeeper, and we're set to go. First of 5 rounds. Boy, both these fighters, good young fighters, Blinky. Tarvadine 17-2, Yelle 5-1. And all 5 of those victories for Yelle been by knockout. Got a big left hand, big left hand.
Fake front kick right into a roundhouse kick, and then an elbow by Edmond. Tarvadine, very smart fighter, Phil. You see him keeping Yelle outside with just his left leg. Never really jumping back too far. He's not in the position to punch. Good right hand. Elbows being thrown by Tarvadine.
Now, Tarvadine, a gifted fighter in a number of different disciplines, Blinky. The first time we saw Tarvadine, he was fighting full contact. Then he fought Draka, and now he's fighting Muay Thai. And he's accomplished them all.
Well, you know, there's diversity, and there's always something to learn within the martial arts. And there, nice right leg by Tarvadine, really flush on the head of this young fighter, the Stone Man. Attempted right elbow by Tarvadine. Attempted leg kick by Yelle, but blocked by Tarvadine. Both fighters just postured right in front of each other. There's that right leg, right hand by Tarvadine, very quick. And you see the young man Yelle saying, come on, calling him over. Oh, right hand. That got his attention, Phil, right above us, and he looks a little hurt.
Yelle trying to clinch and survive the flurry here in this first round.
Threw two right knees to the thigh, and then landed a left knee to the groin of Tarvadine.
Final 10 seconds of this opening round. It has been an explosive first round.
Tarvadine really finding his range early, Phil, with a variety of techniques,
Yes,
from
he
elbows
has.
to right hands to flip round kicks, fake front roundhouse kicks to the head. He's really utilized the whole body. Tell you what, this young kid here, the Stone Man, you know, he tough young man. He took some good shots and weathered the storm. When Tarvadine came in after hitting him with that big shot, he clinched him, and then he threw a couple of right knees of his own just to get Tarvadine off him. Then landed that left knee, which was low. It was right above us. There's an attempted right hand by Yelle. There's the right roundhouse, right hand, knocks him into the ropes, landing flush with those shots, Phil.
And Yelle listening intently to his corner men. Seconds out is the call, and we are set to go in round two. Edmond Tarvadine, a terrific opening round. Ben Yelle takes a deep breath. He walked right into a Cat 5 storm in that first round.
He sure did. And I think his corner told him, come on, take the aggression. Take it to him. Press the fight. He's staying outside at the end of the punches of the taller Tarvadine.
Well, Tarvadine with a very definitive leg reach and arm reach. So Yelle's got his work cut out for him, Blinky.
No, absolutely, Phil. And that's why he's got his work his way inside. He's going to get picked apart on the outside, Phil.
Yeah.
But Tarvadine very sharp, and he'll back off. You see right there. He'll pull back, but not too far out of where he's not in range to counter. A lot of guys have that height and reach, but they can't take advantage of it. That's a little different with Edmond Tarvadine. Smart fighter. Right hand. Combination right hands, comes right back with the right leg, and that's what you want to see in a good Muay Thai fighter, Phil. Putting it all together, hands and feet together, really open up the game.
Well, watch the speed of Tarvadine. When Yelle delivers a left hand, Tarvadine throws the right instantaneously.
There you see again Yelle trying to go low, but Tarvadine really knowing how to defend. There he caught him. He can't take a lot of those. That can start doing damage there. He was able to block it. Left hook, right hand by Tarvadine. There you see Yelle try to fake the right leg and come over the top with the right hand. Tarvadine looking to land a big shot. You can see him sitting on it, Phil. There's that right hand. That's what he was looking to deliver as he was sitting on that punch. Inside leg kick by Yelle. in by Yelle on the exchange. Right to the thigh of Tarvadine. It looks like Yelle's looking to cut him down low, Phil, chop him down low and go after his legs to limit his movement of his legs. There's that other flip roundhouse kick again. That scored and caught the eye of not only the judges, but the crowd as they oohed. Tell you one thing I'd like to see Tarvadine do, Phil, is pop that left jab a little more. Pop the left jab that would open up a left roundhouse kick to the head, or to come back with that explosive right hand of his. Here we see them facing off, and there goes the low kick, but Tarvadine countering with a right hand. And then he attempts the knee and then just chases Yelle right into the corner.
I'll tell you, you're looking at Tarvadine there, but the guy across the ring from him, Ben Yelle, Blinky, for only having 6 fights. Man, he's fought not only in the United States, he's fought in Canada, Thailand, Holland. He is well traveled.
And then that, we don't, like to know more about this young man. First time we've seen him there is Tarvadine hits him with a right hand, but then has his leg, so it's not called a knockdown. But what exactly was his amateur career? He looks like a much more finesse fighter than a fighter with a 5-1 record.
Mouthpiece. Round 3. Jump.
I asked Ben what else he does when he's not practicing Muay Thai. He says motorcycles. Motorcycles and Muay Thai, that's my life.
That's something my son Robert loved with those motorcycles, I'll tell you.
Bet.
Attempted right leg by Tarvadine. Tarvadine starting to let his hands go a little more this round too, Phil.
But Tarvadine is just fearless. He doesn't care. He's just going to get all over you, smother you.
Absolutely, and that's one of his greatest assets, is that as tall as he is, he can fight on the inside too, Phil, not just on the outside. You'll see him busy on the inside. Attempted front kick. There's blood coming down the nose of Tarvadine, and not exactly sure what that was from, but there seems to be blood rolling down from his forehead. Attempted right hand by Yelle. That's on the inside of the eye.
Boy, it sure is. Right in the eyebrow over the right eye.
Hopefully he's got a good cut, man.
Right above the sky. Tarvadine delivers an elbow, and Yelle is hurt now. Yelle shakes his head trying to clear the cobwebs as he caught a right
blood,
elbow.
And there's blood coming out of the head of Yelle now. This is turning into a bloodbath, Phil. That right elbow really opened up the side. It looks like more on the temple.
Well, the cut sustained by Yelle, far worse than the one sustained by Tarvadine here.
Except Tarvadine is over the eye and Yelle is on the side of the head, Phil, so it's not really impeding, the flow of blood into his eye. But both fighters, I'm sure, are going to get checked. See Tarvadine right over us.
Now the official's going to look at Tarvadine's cut. Yelle has the approval to continue. With his arms in the air. Yelle once more. Tarvadine's got the okay. This fight's going on here in round 3.
Tarvadine going right to the body with them front kicks, Phil. Not wasting no time utilizing those long legs of his.
Both fighters cut badly here in this 3rd round. First Yelle, then Tarvadine. Correction, first Tarvadine and then Yelle. And Yelle takes a foot to the forehead.
Took the right uppercut by Tarvadine there, Phil. Both fighters try to land them elbows as they're coming in. A lot of blood on the side of the head of this young man, Yelle. Ben Yelle, tough kid, wants to fight, game to fight.
Final 10 seconds of this 3rd round.
Another elbow.
Elbow to the head of Yelle.
And
Yelle
all over the
into the
canvas.
ring. They're on their feet here at the Normandy. What a third round.
Well, this is about the most blood I've ever seen in all the years we've been doing. And we've seen blood in our time filled with both fighters bleeding profusely. And the question is going to be who's got the better of the cut men. Because, you know, both fighters, Tarvadine, Phil, it's right over the eye, so that's probably, as the commission goes, maybe a little more dangerous because it impedes the vision. But this young fighter, Yelle, also, he in fact is bleeding profusely, more of the two, down the side of his head, right where his tempo is.
Now Yelle's corner people exhorting him to use the elbows and to stop this fight. Likewise, 18 feet across the ring, same thing that Tarvadine's corner is telling him, end this fight.
There's Tarvadine's left leg to the body, really keeping Yelle on the outside where he wants him, Phil. Yelle, the shorter of the two fighters, trying to work his way in.
Blood beginning to pour down the side of Yelle's temple, down his left jaw. Tarvadine, the blood is stopped for the time being.
That attempted front kick fake into a flip roundhouse kick.
Action is slowed considerably here in this fourth round. The chant is Edmond, Edmond. Of course, he's the
and
local
there goes
favorite.
the blood again down the side of the head, streaming down the side of the head of Ben Yelle.
Short left hand to the jaw.
Absolutely.
The ringside doctor looking intently at the face of Yelle.
Absolutely, and I'll tell you what, if Tarvadine would put some pressure on with that nice front kick to the face by Tarvadine, I think the referees might give it more thought. Kept the right hand just missing by Ben Yelle.
Overhand right by Tarvadine, no damage. There's the left foot to the jaw of Yelle.
That front kick's been there all night, Phil. He's almost made a home for that. But he's got to come back with the left hook behind it. Attempted spinning.
Back elbow,
Yeah,
wow.
absolutely.
Now, Vijay Supkitpol is going to ask Yelle to go over and have the official take a look at it again. Here comes the physician up to the apron.
Clean. Kick that on.
So I guess the physician said just have him go wipe it.
I'm not it. Okay, come on, let's go.
And they're going to let him keep going, Phil.
Wow.
Again, the cut's not over the eye, but it is starting to get down into the eye. And I think that's where the real concern. You notice that the corner of Tarvadine was able to get more control of the bleeding of that cut.
Absolutely.
And that one, which is right, a nice spinning back kick, countered with the heel of the foot. Nice spinning back kick by Tarvadine. Little variety in the technique there.
Final seconds of this fourth round. Tarvadine was cut first in the third round, early in the third round, and then right in about the midway point of that third round, Yelle, a nasty cut in the hairline above the temple on the left side, and that's where we are. As through 4 rounds, Blinky, how do you see it?
I'll tell you what, Tarvadine's winning this fight. He's landed the bigger shots. He's landed the cleaner blows. He's used it really all aspects of the game. And here you see him backing Yelle into the corner, but Yelle, a tough kid, attempting a left elbow of his own, Phil. He's got no dodge and no quit whatsoever as we look at the corner of Edmond Tarvadine there, where they seem to have gotten good control of that bleeding in the cut.
And across the ring, Ben Yelle, the cut a little more cantankerous, a little more difficult getting it stopped, Blinky, because where it is, there's not a lot of meat on the side of the head like there is right in the eyebrow area. That's a tough cut to get stopped.
Absolutely, Phil.
Fifth and final round, Tarvadine and the red gloves, Ben Yelle and the black.
And neither fighter willing to give a quarter. They're right there both firing away, Phil. Again, Ben Yelle going down low to the thigh of Tarvadine.
Well, Yelle's corner unquestionably letting their fighter know you're going to need a knockdown to win this fight, Ben, and he's coming out trying to go for it as best he can.
Tarvadine again, Phil, a very smart fighter,
Yes,
very schooled fighter. He's fought all over the world himself, and he's looking to take this WBC championship belt home with him. Good following, too, of the Armenian community that follows Edmond Tarvadine anywhere he fights. Doubling up on the knee there, we've seen Yelle with that elbow coming in. Left elbow there by Yelle, trying to get back to that cut, Phil.
Now blood beginning to trickle down the inside of the nose of Tarvadine here with a minute to go in this fight.
And there's another, that vertical left elbow by Yelle caught him again right now on the inside. And now we see the blood being profuse again, running off the forehead and the head of Ben Yelle. Whoa! Jump left knee by Tarvadine, Phil. Just short, too, just short.
Yelle throwing one right hand, one leg, not being able to double up really on much of anything. Final 10 seconds of this fight.
Well, this tactic at the end of Tarvadine's fight got the fans riled up a little bit. Well, the doctor's going to have his hands full tonight here at the Normandy Casino.
Isn't that the truth?
What a wonderful venue for a fight card, huh, Phil?
Absolutely terrific. And a gorgeous night to boot.
And here we see Tarvadine. There's that double, that jump left knee. Just shy. It landed, but just not enough to do the damage that I'm sure Edmond Tarvadine was looking for. Tough young man. With the red star on the blue side of his trunks. Attempted right uppercut by Tarvadine as Yelle was trying to get off first. Right hand right over the top there, straight ahead by Yelle. Comes right back with the right leg to the thigh of Tarvadine. Both fighters finishing fairly strong.
Well, you got to believe, Blinky, that both Tarvadine and Yelle are breathing a sigh of relief. They don't have to go another round or two. This was a tough fight since midway through that third
No,
round.
absolutely, Phil. You know, you're always glad when the fight's over. Believe me. Whoever says they're not, I don't believe them.
Now, Tarvadine certainly doesn't look too much the worse for wear, with the exception of that nasty gash in the eyebrow. But Ben Yelle, I got to believe he's going to be first into the ER to get some help.
Okay, come on, let's go. Blue, red. Lie on top, go over here. Lie on top.
Now the gloves are off. Edmond and Ben are awaiting the judges' scorecards. Blinky, how do you have it unofficially? Unanimous?
Unofficially, I would give that fight unanimous to Edmond Tarvadine.
Come on, Edmond.
Well, we've got the scorecards. Let's go to Chris Gregory.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have your decision. Judge 1 scores the bout 49-46. Judge 2 sees it 49-46. And Judge 3 has it 50-45 for the winner. By unanimous decision, in the red corner, Edmond Tarvadine. The WBC Muay Thai U.S. welterweight champion, and presenting the belt is Mr. Leckler and Takernzak.
I'll tell you what, though.
Also, please, a round of applause for the challenger, an awesome challenger, Ben Yelle. Great fight, gentlemen. True warriors.
Yeah, Bunky, I wonder how different this fight might have been had Ben not sustained that nasty gash that just poured blood from the third round on.
Well, you know, Phil, it just didn't seem to bother him psychologically.
Yeah.
He kept up the pen fast. In fact, he finished fairly strong at the end of the fifth round.